This is the Arcane Dice Podcast.
Do you want to go halves easier? You want to see if I roll higher? Take the two of the highest?
I mean, you can't really do worse because if you get one, it's still only one less. So I have an opportunity for a potential +4.
I rolled a 6.
Oh,
there we go.
Take it.
What's my con mod?
There you go.
6 + 2, so 8. 8. Where's my... Well, maybe I did roll. There's no... How... Yeah, I must have rolled already. There's no way I've got 31 hit points total without... Yeah, we did. We did that last time. Never mind.
Well, then you can't have 6. Fuck you.
I mean, still. It was fun.
No 6 for you.
Rolling.
All right. Oh my God, how's everybody doing?
Well, Chayse still has to get into roll 20.
Sorry, I got an email from work that's like, you're entitled to more salary top-ups. And I'm like, please, yes, money.
So,
why
would they send you an email saying you're entitled to, other than just saying,
here's your money?
Here.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
You have to apply for it?
Send us this thing from like your EI benefits form so we know how much you're making so we can top you up the rest of the way. That makes sense.
Oh, okay.
However,
I guess that's fair.
First top up, I already sent them that, so it's like, why can't you just use the first one?
Just make sure you're positive about your benefits, because if you fuck it up, they will seize all that back when you're done, like all at once.
EI?
No, they literally just want a screenshot of it. So
no, your company does, but EI is fucking notorious for when companies are notorious for getting it wrong, and then owing.
They'll just take it back.
Yeah, and they're
no,
like,
so this isn't a government thing. That like this is my work asking for how much I'm receiving.
Yes,
for
but
benefits so they can top me up.
Yes, but your company will top you up to a certain percentage. But if they top you up above what they're actually supposed to be, then EI will seize back money. Yeah, they're nasty that way. So just make sure you have everything well documented. It probably won't save you if they fucking do anything wrong, but do your own reading and stuff like that from the websites just to confirm and check your shit, because that. I don't know how long you're taking. 6 months?
It's a year.
Nice.
Nice.
I fucking wish I could have done that, but they
12
didn't
months
allow.
To 18 months.
Yeah, they didn't allow dads to do that when I was a single parent. So, anyways, one sec, I gotta close my door.
Oh, everybody's surviving. Everybody's doing okay. You're not melting in the heat. How's the temperature in Kingston there, Morley?
Oh my God, it was like 28, felt like 35 fucking yesterday.
That's disgusting.
And it's only supposed to get warm for you.
It was sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got out of the airport and was like walking to the rental, and it just, the heat hit you like when you open up an oven door, and it just like right in the face.
That is disgusting.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Terrible. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we landed there in 2005. We had to spend, I think it was 2 or 3 days there acclimatizing, and we arrived there in July out of Canada. Edmonton, it was like
2 days
22 degrees, right? Yeah.
Is that just 2 days of drinking?
No, we weren't allowed to drink at all.
No. What? That's bullshit.
How
are you supposed to acclimatize?
Well,
if you can't have drinks on the patio, you're not getting acclimatized.
Trust me, the guys were already dehydrated enough. Although the funniest thing was they had this yogurt there. It was a goat's milk yogurt, Absolutely fucking. I have never had any near as good as that in my life since.
Mm.
But the Patricias very, very quickly adapted to it and wanted like more of it. But they were being reasonable, like they'd take like one or two maximum kind of thing, because there wasn't a lot in the little display case they had out in the mess hall there. And then we watched this like Air Force guy walk in and like open the thing and like put his arm in and like sweep all the yogurt onto his tray, like 24, and then
That's a
like
lot of
head to a
yogurt.
table. Yeah, but he was just gonna eat yogurt for lunch or whatever. The Patricias got so mad they went over and like start fucking like you fucking, and it just started a fight in the mess over yogurt. I'm just
Was
over
that
like
third?
protecting.
It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
really good.
I'm over
Yeah.
protecting my two.
That's a second mess they've been banned from.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They still don't host the men's Christmas dinners in the messes anymore. They still do it at the units because of that exact reason.
Because of that food fight.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't just them. The first battalion had the same thing explode. So
Yeah.
I think Ladley said she was.
Poor
at that
Chayse. She
call.
finds that she's getting more money. It looks like she's trying to do her taxes right now.
Right?
Oh.
Because they were like, send us like this snippet. I'm like, do you want like my first snippet or do you want like this current week? So I'm gonna send them the current week and hope that's the.
I just send them both.
Always the current week. Last week is no good. That was last week.
Too many snippets.
Too many snippets.
Right? Well, because they're like, we gave you a maternity leave top up, and now they're offering parental leave. So they're like, do you want it? I was like, yes, of course I want it.
Okay, so
Well,
does
take it
the
off.
maternity only cover like a couple of weeks after the baby's born?
So I got 6 weeks of maternity, and now at 95%, and now
Nice.
I'm entitled to 6 weeks of paternal leave at 70%.
Then what happens after that?
0%.
It's a regular old EI at 55% of my income.
Bullshit.
Not even, because I'm maxed out.
That is bullshit.
What hurts?
Is Jesse going to take a couple of months at the end of the year?
No.
Really? Tell him from me, as a dad who did not get the chance, I highly suggest he does.
Yeah, but that's going to cut into my time, and I've already done all of the work stuff. He needed to make that decision at the start.
Okay.
He can't make that decision now. Everything
I thought
in motion.
I thought you said you were only taking 12 months.
Yeah.
I thought you said it was
But
up
if
to 18 months.
You can take up to 12 or to 18 months, but that affects your benefit amount from
Oh,
EI.
okay. So your number would drop to like 40% instead of 55.
20 to
Probably.
30.
Oof. Balls.
No, they don't pay anything.
Like,
Morley
I
go?
think the 18th month, I would be making like $1,000 a month. And that's maxed out.
What was that noise?
I think Morley's making some sort of fucking
They
protein cocktail.
Crushed him.
Oh, he's crushed up a
water bottle.
water bottle.
Yeah.
You didn't tell. Oh, sorry. He didn't tell you guys about the building that he's in does not have potable water. So he had to go to Costco and pick up a flat of water. So
I can
Really?
I can brush my teeth in the sink that's just over there, but I can't use the fucking water, so I have to like fucking pour it on my
So
toothbrush.
is
like some
is,
sort
is
of a
it
homeless
the
guy.
classic just sink on the wall?
Yeah, I guess so. Here. Like that's it.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
usually
with
the old barracks just had the fucking porcelain sink just pap right on the wall.
yeah. I had that in Borden. I was there for that for my redo of the fucking CBRN.
You're
Yeah,
serving.
here Chayse just typing like crazy.
Those benefits don't get themselves, David. You got to do the typing. For
They
the
don't. All right. Well, we're all here. We're all alive.
Yay!
Chayse is
All the
getting more
people
money.
that matter.
More
Right?
money.
More money. Morley's
Are you
scooping
doing
out
water and protein powder?
Yeah.
obscene
Oh.
amounts of protein
I
powder.
can't store fucking milk in
Oh,
here.
I guess that's true.
Morley taking gainers. I'm not actually watching the video right now. I'm so sorry.
Watching.
No,
Isoflex.
Jesus.
it's just protein powder.
That's all max, right? Isoflex?
I think so. Yes.
Hey.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were a pusher.
A pusher.
Chase was
In
a dealer
Chase's
once
youth.
upon a time. Yeah.
Chase was a pusher. She was a pusher
Yep.
lady.
I had one guy call Popeyes once and yell at me because he really just wanted me to take his fried chicken order.
At a supplement place?
Yeah, and I was like, no,
Popeyes,
no,
Popeyes chicken.
Popeyes supplements. And he was like, yeah, I just want to order chicken. And I was like, we don't sell chicken. We sell things.
I would have taken the order, and that'll be there in 30 minutes, sir. That's all I would have done.
Yeah, we'll deliver.
I would have told him, like, oh, and it's half off Friday, too. Like,
Fuck, he like
Absolutely
yelled
would've
at me
fucked it.
and was like, I'm gonna come in, like, when's your manager next day? And I was like, they work regular business hours. They'll be in.
but that'd be great. I would absolutely, that'd be
And
wonderful.
then, like, I
How
want
stupid do you have to be to
imagine
show up at the
look
store?
on the face, yeah, of the guy if he did actually come in
Very
and complain
stupid.
and be like, oh, this is why.
Does it look like we sell fried chicken, sir? No. There's the door. Have a nice day.
Now I want fried chicken.
Right?
In that exact voice, too, Chase. Just absolute condescension.
The amount of because
Alrighty.
we were in between a bar and a liquor store too. The amount of guys that would like walk into the supplement store and be like, "Where's the beer?"
Behind that wall. Just keep walking, pal.
Sorry.
Barley's a
Beer and
type of whey
supplements.
protein, isn't it?
Well, that would be
Yeah.
horrid. Oh,
Whey
the gas that
is-
would give you.
Dairy.
Mixing protein powder with beer? Ugh.
Look,
I sold a lot of t-shirts to drunk people.
Just do
I
vodka.
saw this. I saw this thing on TikTok. The highly lactose intolerant girl like chugs a fucking 1 liter jug of milk
No.
and then just like records it, and it's just her fucking farting the whole fucking time.
Yeah, but she'd be in pain.
She
the
probably
entire
shit
time, too.
herself.
Oh, she was like, oh, and then she would giggle, and then there would be like,
I mean, at least you're doing,
I do the same thing.
spirits.
Especially when I'm doing yoga and I
Oh.
fart. That's the worst.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
then you start laughing and then it just fucking trumpets.
You're not supposed to laugh while you fart during yoga.
Why not?
They get mad.
When I'm in that much pain, I have to laugh.
If I'm the one laughing at my own farts, you can't get mad.
Natural expression from your body.
well, David, if people
They
start
both
laughing at the farting at yoga, then they'll start laughing when people just start crying at yoga, and then I'll never be able to go again. So
Do you,
Let's
do you
not go
cry a
down
lot
that
at yoga, Morley?
sometimes it just fucking comes out of nowhere, and you're like, oh, there's some.
The Morley found out he opened a chakra.
Holy shit! Yeah, fucking wide open, and I was like, how do I close this thing again? People are just like, we're gonna give that old guy a little bit of time on the mat there. Holy shit! Yeah, they were like, deep breath in, all that good energies, and just breathe out everything that's bad and feels too heavy to hold on to. And I'm just like, I need a minute. That was a good session.
But water just.
Speaking about good sessions, that's nice little. Jesus Christ! Did you even breathe?
But did you die?
You gotta pound that back.
Things for the week.
Yeah. Do you?
Some protein powders.
Do you
What
breathe?
flavor
All
is
Max
it?
I didn't find was like particularly great with the flavoring.
What was the flavor?
So that's actually misrepresentative. That happened to be a container that I had. That's not what is in it. I had finished that. What it's actually full of is diesel
Heroin?
chocolate explosion.
Ooh, diesel makes good flavors.
Yeah, a little bit higher in the sugar, a little bit less protein per scoop, but way easier to fucking
Also,
drink. And
diesel
like,
a
This
New
is
Zealand
delicious.
way, is it not?
Yes, it is.
Hey. Sorry,
Yeah.
Dave.
Look, pusher,
no,
you're not going back to
this
selling that
is-
shit. Don't try to push us on this.
New Zealand has some unique like laws in regards to like dairy culture where like everything has to be pasture fed, like all of the cows have to see the sun basically. Like it's
Those animals, what are they thinking?
you get happier milk, which means for a happier tummy. I don't know.
You can't drink. Well, I guess you can
Happier
right now.
milk.
Can you still drink right now,
Milk?
Chayse? Well, lactose. Can you? Are you still lactose impervious due to?
Yeah.
I can drink it. My
But-
body
But I mean,
doesn't
are you,
necessarily like it?
Are you
Yeah.
back to being intolerant?
If I am back to being intolerant, I shit my
Well,
pants.
there you go. So no more cheese. Your cheese journey has ended.
Oh yeah, there was like one day where I'm like, I'm fine, and then I got like the sweats and like the tummy tornadoes, and I was like, no.
Tummy tornadoes. I have never heard of that phrase, and it
No.
is so descriptive.
Been there.
I can feel it. Yeah. That's
Usually when I
incredible.
have the bed tornadoes. You got to put one foot on the floor to
Oh, the spins.
sort out reality.
Yep. Yeah, that doesn't help when it's
okay,
lactose,
so you
though.
guys, you woke up in a morgue. You were technically dead.
Not quite
You
dead
were
yet.
also technically not supposed
He
to get
was
up.
only mostly dead.
Yeah. Possibly a sign that says, do not resuscitate yourself.
DNRs. I'd be curious.
Right? So, here we are. Once again, the Arcane Dice podcast. A 5e Dungeons & Dragons live play where apparently the party has already died, come back, and now owe some emotional damage to the afterlife.
And almost died again.
Yes.
Almost.
To
So
food
welcome
poisoning.
to the City of Doors, center of the multiverse, shaped like a ring, smells like wet brass and burnt sausages. You've stepped out of the mortuary with no memory, possibly fractured souls, and the lingering suspicion that reality may have been outsourced to a lunatic. And you're probably right.
I mean, just
You're
looking at the map.
lost.
I think
Yeah.
the first place that I'd like to go would be the Gastrognome. Fuck.
You're lost, unprepared, and extremely flammable. Welcome to the turn of Fortune's wheel. Last week we ended as you guys all came out of the morgue,
Mortuary.
Yeah.
mortuary, right? You all came out of the mortuary. You are now. Base, where are you now? You are. I want to get it right. Do.
The ditch.
Well, yeah, you're out of the mortuary. You're in the hive ward, is where you guys are. If you look at the map, you can see the map. Map is spread out into a few wards. The hive ward, you have the lower ward, you have the ladies ward, clerk's ward, and the market ward. Now, because Sigil is an Ouroboros that we determined last time, you'll see that the hive ward is on 2 spots in this map.
Oh. Verb and verb. Yeah, it just rolls right back over again.
Rolls right back over again. You guys are outside of the mortuary. You were, what's that? You were kind of pedestrian, kind of trying to take some anger out on you. Where Parissa, a
Centaur.
Barriar, yeah, kind of drove him
Warrior.
off and
Warrior.
offered to be your guide for 3 gold per day.
Oh,
That's a good question. I don't know if I ever rolled my starting gold
Oh,
with my kit. You're in such a rush.
I would say
I did not.
What is the room? Yeah.
like here. Sure.
Here.
What would my money have been with my kit what little we have found?
Just looking on here. Each character has a normal starting equipment plus 250 gold to spend.
250.
That's what it says here. I didn't tell you guys that, but maybe I should have.
Taking it for 3 gold. That seems like a bargain. I get well. Oh, I forgot we're back in lump, so I gotta.
Nope.
Did we lose Chayse?
guys? Yeah, we did. She sent us a message on Messenger that says, "For fuck's sakes, can't open this page."
Okay.
So now she's got to either restart Chrome or restart her computer.
Well, great thing is, she'll just pop right back into the recording, hopefully.
We will see. But that didn't affect your camera's locations? Oh, no, she's back.
Nope.
She's back.
She's back.
She's back.
She bad.
She is back.
See, the program's already better because it doesn't fuck up the layout, so that's great.
The cameras, yeah.
Yeah, it was like, your camera's not working, and I was like, oh, and then I hit OK, and then it just like crashed.
Oh, I had, right when that guy was getting rude with us, I had stolen a ornate scabbard.
Yes.
Off of him.
The ornate scabbard, yes.
Yeah.
The ornate
He will only be able to tell when he goes to put the knife back.
Somebody made notes because I sure didn't. I've been here the entire time. Yes.
Entire time.
I mean, I think we should at some point create a book that is just Morley and Chayse notes slammed together.
Like opposite pages?
Right? Like, and see if we could actually line any of them up at all, and it would be absolutely fantastic for how poorly it would describe everything.
Like the No Fear Shakespeare, except like Morley's actually kind of detailed notes and my fucking hobbled together bullshit.
I wouldn't say that Morley's notes are detailed either.
They're
so
better
What
than
are you
mine.
talking about? See, what did we do last day? It says, I'm making some death saves here. I'm stable, still blowing bubbles in my milkshake. Chayse's character detects magic at the feast. Kingsley comes up as magic. Corvus is irate about this and leaves. Kianmu leaves a copper piece as a tip and encourages Kingsley to follow a better path and pursue their dreams. We check a room to the north. There was snow in it, some dryads walking around. We said, nope. We find some stairs. Corvus goes first.
Upstairs.
And it opens to the city.
who the fuck is Corvus?
That's Chayse's character.
Do you?
I did not remember that Chayse's character was named Corvus.
Hello.
Yeah, we get bumped into by a tiefling. He starts beaking at me. A goat centaur, a barrio wanderer comes up and breaks it up. The tiefling goes his own way. Lump picks his pocket, gets an ornate scabbard out of the deal.
Right, and we
barrio
can see that the barrier wanderer is some sort of not centaur but goatar.
Sure. He's a
But not a fawn.
Nope.
Specifically not a fawn.
He's got
But
4
not a
legs, not
fawn.
2.
Right. So that's that, and then that's Parissa is offering to be your guide.
I was trying to move the map that Dave's got in the center of the Riverside screen
Same.
was trying to use my
Yeah.
mouse, so I just had to go ahead. Like,
Yeah.
oh, right, wrong map. I got to go to the other one. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. So we have been volunteered the services of this Gotar,
Parissa,
Parissa,
a barrier wander.
Parappa the Rapper, who seems to be well versed in this area.
Well versed. She says she knows all the local hotspots and the portals that lead to them.
Bloop.
That sounds like somebody who knows what they're doing.
Yeah. 3 gold a day, right?
Did we get any return of memories coming out of the mortuary? Did seeing anything? Has this jogged anything from our previous lives, or?
You tell me. This is a bustling metropolis. There is people everywhere. Like if I recall, Kianmu remembered that he grew up isolated and away from towns, and he doesn't like them. What does Lump feel? What does this bring to Lump? Does it bring back memories of perhaps living or anything like that?
Well, I mean, I don't remember being dead, so it's all been living.
Well, I mean, this is your hazy, forgotten memory as we rebuild your characters. So, I mean, did Lump come from some Slimopolis, oozing city, bustling with dripping pipes and whatever? Like,
we can seal pipes just fine, thank you very much. We're not bad plumbers just because we ooze.
Right? I'm sure you clog them very nicely.
I'm feeling some bias here, some bigotry there, Dave, against the Uzis. That's what I'm feeling here.
The oozes?
It's not bigotry or
Plasmoids are people
bias.
too, Dave.
It is
The oozes.
the hundreds of dollars I've spent on fucking drain cleaner.
that's
'Cause
that's my secret weakness. Some big bad's gonna have drain cleaner.
That affects me, right? Those memories of
Melting. Well,
melting.
do you want like an insight roll to see what I remember?
No, I want Lump to see what Lump remembers. Bustling Metropolis. Does this feel familiar to you?
Well, I'm gonna roll a Mortor roll, so lower than 10. The lower on the thing, the worse the memories, like the less they remember.
All
Oh,
right.
you son of a!
Yeah, that makes sense.
Stay in the track. That's 5. So he remembers being in cities and places, and there being things,
Places and things. Ooh,
pain and sorrow, and happiness and joy. But
did they have the stuff though? I love it when they've got the stuff.
drain cleaner? No.
When they go to the thing at the place and they've got the stuff in that spot.
It's important to always have the stuff.
So it's not ringing any bells for Lump.
It is not ringing
is what you're getting at.
large bells for Lump.
All
He is
right.
still oblivious.
Do you know who's not oblivious? Parissa, as she's holding out her hand for possibly 3 gold
I would like
to
to
guide
barter.
you. All right.
3 gold seems a little high for guidance amongst a city. Perhaps we could come to a more reasonable amount. Let's say 1 gold a day.
Whoa, 1 gold a day. Come on, my friend. 1 gold. You know what 1 gold a day gets you?
Hopefully an escort around the city who knows where she's going.
Well, not for 1 gold a day. No. 1 gold a day gets you dangerous doors and alleyways of death.
Why would I pay for dangerous doors and alleyways of death? That makes no sense whatsoever.
Oh, well, that's not what you're paying for, but that's what you're going to get at 1 gold. I could not. Myself, my friend, I could not. I shudder to think of such things. To lead you through such dangerous portals or alleyways where you may meet your demise? No. 3 gold a day. I know all the portals. I know all the hot spots. I know where to go, how to get there, and most importantly, how to get you there safe.
Well, we just crawled out of the people drawers in the there, so I feel like
The people drawers.
And let's be honest here, like, a dangerous alley for this guy is just a street with a grate. So
Excuse me, madam. Excuse me. I'm gonna
My
pull
friend,
the same
she's
trick.
got a very fair point.
I'm gonna pull the same trick that I pulled on Kianmu, and I'm gonna immediately step on a grate and pretend like I fall through. Oh, the me.
I rest my point.
I pop back out. Spoil sport.
3 gold, I can take you to the hottest spots, and I mean the hottest spots.
You know, bartering usually involves a little give and take. How about 1.5 gold?
I couldn't. The knowledge that's in this head. The knowledge that's in its head. 3 gold, I'm cutting my own throat.
Well, like, we're not asking you to cut your own throat. Like, I don't think anybody's asking for that.
Also, the argument being is, why does it cost so much to go to the good places and so cheap to go to the bad places? Like, if you're scared about going to the bad places, why isn't it even an option? And why are the good places so expensive?
Why does Chayse sound drunk?
Places
I was just gonna say that.
I ate a mini croissant.
not expensive.
I had the hiccups.
It is getting there safely. And that is where the money comes in.
So why don't we just pay
And-
the people that are trying to hold us up as we go through, instead of paying you?
My
It's
friend,
canon now. It's canon. Corvus is a fucking drunkard.
You're drunk, and when you are drunk, you forget. Kianmu is in charge.
This
Let
is
me give
the
you an
best
example.
day.
let me give you an example. And she turns, looks, and then she lifts what looks like possibly a section of garbage, or like a pile of something, right? And she lifts it and pulls it aside, and as she does that, you can see where you would expect alley floor and maybe the wall it was leaning against. But as it opens, and you see just this flaming wasteland where there should be wall.
Can I do some kind of an insight check to see if I figure out how she figured out that stuff was there?
Kianmu just instantly gives her 3 gold.
Like that, my friend, is why I get 3 gold. Because
Already in your
the
hand.
guide here or a guide over there, they'll take your money. They'll take your 1 gold and send you through a door like that. They've got their gold. They don't care. They can just fool another person. But me, I'm honest, trustworthy. And again, I know all the hottest spots. Hotter than this plane. And she slides the garbage back. What'd you roll on your insight?
I rolled a 14 and I have a +5 to insight, so it's a 19.
19. All I can really say is that she went there, she looked, and she went there rather confidently.
Feels an awful
As
lot like
to-
a setup.
I don't know.
Lump is feeling like Kianmu just got took. That's
just got took.
Lump is feeling. Yeah.
Right?
Kianmu got took. That was a setup if he's ever seen one. Matter of fact, he's betting that she's probably paying off that guy who came to give us grief, because that was part of their scam where they just start shit and then somebody gets driven off and then they all get a payday. Lump is suspicious right now. Lump is suspicious.
Suspicious, eh? A suspicious lump. I should see a doctor.
Lumpus suspicious. Yes, that is his full name.
Yeah. Perhaps you'd like a drink at the Bottle and Jug?
I've already given them 3 gold.
Yeah. 3
Wouldn't
gold?
Kianmu be a little bit suspicious of drinks after dying to a milkshake?
I mean, I asked for the milkshake. I did that.
Yeah.
So you paid the lady. Isn't she just supposed to start taking you places?
You know,
Corvus doesn't
Quite
want
possibly.
another drink? Yeah, fucking liar.
I've always found that, like, creatures with split hooves are, like, intrinsically really honest. So, I'm just
Lump.
gonna, like, put my hand out and be like, I trust you.
Lump's pseudopods subtly start to adjust and change, so they're like look more like cloven hoofs.
Perhaps, and she pats you on the stomach. Perhaps you, big guy. Perhaps you want to go eat at the grease pit. Oh, many delights across the multiverse converge there.
These pits.
Respectfully, and he'll do, like a bow. I have sworn that I will only ingest herbs and vegetation, because that's the way that my ancestors were. So,
Well, then,
maybe a nice salad or something?
well, perhaps Humongous Fungus would fit your bill.
That sounds
Actually,
delicious.
it's called humongous fungus.
Oh, yeah, it's
Fuck, Dave, I
It's,
tried to move
it's
that
wonderful.
map again. Because it's this giant picture sitting here in front of me.
Yeah, I'm scrolling across
Giant-
looking for stuff.
yeah.
Also, is it just me, or does the parted veil sound like a strip club?
I mean, it obviously is a strip club. There's no ifs and buts.
I mean, there better be butts.
Is it? I don't think it is.
I don't know. That's a real
Actually, I think-
suspect name,
I think it's
especially seeing how it's near to the prison as well. That seems like
I mean, my argument being is get your money out of this girl. Go right to the high courts. Make her take you far
Yeah.
away.
what is ringing?
Sorry, that's me.
Well, what are we actually doing here? Like, we've gotten out of this place, but are we trying to get
If-
home?
You don't know. You
I'm
have.
not asking you. I'm asking them.
Oh,
Sorry.
right. No, that's fair.
Where are we trying to get to, Corvus? I don't even know where I'm from.
Okay, so you don't. So here's my thing. It's like an overarching thing from somebody higher up than we are. It's a whole conspiracy. Let me tell you. They wiped our memories because we knew too much, and we need to figure out what we forgot, because then we will know again.
So how do we remember what we've forgotten?
Well, we have to find them,
Who's them?
the ones that took our memories.
How do we find them?
That is the question.
That's fine, I'm asking. Do you have any ideas?
Professor's gonna nervously glance back up at the sky.
You mean the city that's over top of us?
Yep.
Yeah.
Clarissa, is there some place you can think of that would have the ability to restore memories?
Well, that's a good question. Memories, eh? Yeah, you know, I get like that after a night out. Trying to figure out what happened and why am I in this room and whose underwear are these? Yeah, no, I get it. Sometimes, you know, maybe you don't want answers to those kind of questions, but who? Well, it's not going to be the Athar. They're not going to help you. I mean, they've got their thoughts, and most of them are pretty well, very well stated. The Bleak Cabal, no, they're probably going to say that it's meant to be that way. Doom Guards, nope, they're not going to help you. Doom Guards, they're just stay away from them. Just stay away with them. It's just easier to just stay away. I mean, gives them less what they want. It's not going to be the Fated. The Fraternal Order. Well, they might be able to help you. Obviously, I mean, they might have some ideas. You know, they're all about knowledge and things like that. So the Fraternity of Order might be able to help you. Hands of Havoc, nope, they're not going to be able to. They're not going to help. Hardheads, well, they're not going to do it. Nah.
They're just stubborn.
Right. Those jailers won't do it. Mind's Eye. The Mind's Eye may be able to help you out a little bit. I mean, they really dig into some stuff. They got a lot of perspective and insights on improving themselves, but I mean, your memory, I don't know. They might be able to help you out there. Those sensates, they're just about, you know, having fun. Kind of things like that. Well, sensates. You haven't heard of the Society of Sensation. I mean, they're all about experience things, I guess, right? I mean, I'm not going to say they're touchy-feely. Some of them are, but, you know, it's they're all about feelings and experiencing and, you know, stuff like that. It's a little weird. I mean, they're mostly harmless. They're artists, really, entertainers, but they, I mean, they're not going to be able to help. They'll be more interested about how you feel about losing your memories, really. Ciphers, no. I mean, she kind of spreads her arms and goes, Oh, you can throw a rock and hit about 30 people who've got a different idea about how you might get them back or why you lost them. I don't know.
Really beginning to doubt that 3 gold was worth the money we spent.
What do you know?
Look. Hotspots, fun places, things to do, places to see, getting memories back. Now that is not my forte. I find if I just end back up at you know, wherever I was the night before, have a couple of more. I stopped thinking about it, and you know, it's not really a big deal about the memories I lost.
What if you don't remember where you were the night before?
Well, I mean, bottle and jug, or just lots of place. Sandstone Strip, the Slags, the Smoldering Corpse Bar.
What was that about stripping?
The Sandstone Strip. You don't really. I mean, it's not. It's not a place for you.
Dang.
She's really not good at this whole like where we should go,
No.
or what we should do.
Tell you what, Smoldering Corpse Bar, filled with angels, filled with devils. Somebody's got to have an idea there.
Why does that sound like the worst fucking choice we could make? Smoldering Corpse Bar.
Yeah. No, it says. Oh yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, hey, look past the decor. It's a little divey, but I mean, it's a great place. It's warm.
So do you get like a
Warm,
commission for bringing people into your gross dive bar?
Oh no. Ignis doesn't. Hey, he doesn't pay me anything. He's just there to, he's running the bar. I'm bringing people in. But it's, I mean, it's reliable, unremarkable, strangely, service. And they got bub, lots of bub. So,
I'm assuming
I mean-
she means bubbles.
no bub.
Because bub. The bubbly?
Ooh,
Bubbles?
liquor, beer. Like, what would you drink? Give me a bub. So, I mean, it's a good place, but I mean, if you want to ask, an angel, a devil, they might know. You asked me, and I'm working with, really not working with a lot here.
Why is this
you're not
your
offering
job?
a lot. Well, okay, so here's the thing. Usually, when I ask somebody, hey, I'm a guide, 3 gold, take you to the hot spots, places you want to see, have fun, good times, whatever, they've got the memories to say what they like and don't like.
Well, they've asked you to take us to a place that they may have somebody who can speak to lost memories. And you couldn't do
Well,
that. Instead, you're telling us to take a drink and lose more memories.
Whoa.
These so-called experts in these
Whoa.
so-called fields.
Oh,
We
now,
need a refund on that 3 gold.
why would you say that me, Parissa, the excellent guide, would encourage you to drink to excess?
You have just told us that.
No. I maybe drink to excess from time to time. Night out, had a good day. Sometimes you like to celebrate. I'm not saying you have to do that. I'm saying the Burning Corpse Bar was an excellent choice because there are angels and devils, and you can get both sides of the coin to the question that you're asking is, how did I lose my memories?
Well, I have no better ideas, and we've already paid the 3 gold. We may as well go somewhere. What do you say, Corvus?
Sure.
No hiccup to join that?
No, they're gone now. Yeah, Corvus is gonna like slanty eye over her at her and be like, "Is this literally the only place that you know how to get to, though? Like, is it just home here, the bar?"
No. Lots of places, like I said. There's the grease pits. There's very, very good there. I mean, there are lots of places. What is it that you're interested in? I will get you to see it. The Great Gymnasium. Perhaps the Institute for Intellectual Excellence. Huh? The Great Bazaar. Is that someplace you want to go? And she looks over, opens up like a window shutter, and it opens up into this great bazaar kind of looking area. The Gastrognome?
What is the Gastronome?
What is the Gastrognome? Well, that is just one of the greatest places around. Yeah. It's a weird place.
Like a
Self
strip
seats.
club?
He's busy screaming.
Well, I mean, yes, it's an upscale eatery. Adventurous tape buds with deep appetites. And they challenge expectations about what food is. Truly
Outrageous.
a dining experience.
$40 for some cottage cheese and some lettuce. Got it.
Don't forget the radishes. There's always radishes.
Microgreens.
There was lettuce, but I'm don't recalling any cottage cheese.
Well, Keanu would be very happy with the lettuce.
Oh, very, very good. Really, you'd be surprised. It's a salad cloud.
Salad cloud.
It's
Yeah.
it's the
Can you describe this
effervescent
to me?
vapor of a salad. You get the smell of it when you take the lid off. But there used to be lettuce
Okay.
underneath the lid.
All right. Think of a cloud floating in the air.
That's usually where they
Can
are.
you see it? Can you imagine a cloud floating in the air? Maybe not a big cloud. Maybe about the one size of a dinner plate. You've got it?
Got it.
Okay. Now take that cloud and turn it into salad.
Really think we overpaid for her services. That's all I'm going to say.
Look, I don't run these places. I just know where they are. All right? Now, if a gravity-defying cloud salad does not impress you, my friend, I don't know what will.
Is it actually a
And,
salad or just the effervescent scent of a salad under
No,
a
it's a
lid
s-
that looks like a cloud?
No, it's a floating salad.
This is how you get dosed by the oppressors.
Yeah.
They bedazzle you with their cloud salads and then they stick a thing in your brain.
This is why none of us can get ahead. We're buying avocado toast.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to say Celsi would not stick something into your brain. That may be
Us?
because they are going to cook, or maybe change your opinion on how something tastes. Celsi, gourmand, beyond their time.
Kianmu is trepidatious about food, so I would like to check out this cloud salad very closely.
Yeah, we haven't gotten
Very
to the place yet.
closely.
We're still deciding on where we should go. Right now, it's a toss-up between the Gastronome, which is where the cloud salad is, or the Angel and Demons hangout bar that's a little bit sketchy, and we think she's getting paid off to bring people there, but she denies wholeheartedly. So
Well,
Cactus Club?
Kianmu has
Unnamed restaurant
yeah.
in Chinatown.
unnamed
That's-
restaurant in Chinatown. That's
I think this is more like Ruth's Chris, unnamed restaurant in Chinatown.
Well, again, we could go to the high courts and talk to the Fraternity of Order. Knowledge is power.
This is literally
Can't
the first
guarantee.
thing that I said that we could do.
Can't guarantee things will go well. I mean, if you've broken a law or two, they won't look favorably on it, but...
How
I don't know
would
if
we
I've
know
broken
if
any
we've
laws.
broken a law?
Oh, they'll tell you.
Well,
You
that's
know what,
not
that sounds
helpful
like
if
a
they know, but we
great
don't.
way to find out who we are. I'm sure if we've broken a law, they'll have our entire rap sheet. That's a good way of finding out our history and why we're here.
It's
And
hard
then
to get away when you're in
instantly
a
into
cell.
jail.
Well, for you guys, it's hard to get through a cell.
Right, yeah. No, I get it. I get it. I mean, we can make our way there. Stop by the ubiquitous Wayfair on the way.
This is an above table question for you, David.
All right.
Are there any like shops full of like fragile items or anything on our way?
Really, you're gonna bull in a china shop?
I don't want to,
Possibly.
but I rolled a 1 in terms of like good decision, bad decision.
Yeah.
Well, if he doesn't have a record yet, he will soon.
Yeah,
All right.
only
there was
only
the
if we
great
come across one.
Gatehouse Night Market. You really got to wait till night for that.
I don't suppose you've got a map of this place so we can look and see what other spots may be available for information.
Well, I mean, what good's a map when it's all up here? All up here. What do you need? Where do you want to go? What would you like? Allow me to guide you.
Played this game with Urison.
Look, asking me to take you to somebody who can tell you why you lost your memories, can't do it. It's like asking what the sound of purple is.
And Canmu takes a really long time thinking about that. Thinking about like what would purple sound like? Huh.
You know, he can tell you. Those sensationists probably tell you exactly what purple sounds like.
Sensationist. Oh, is that the Angels Demons place?
No, it's a different place.
We're trying to find out
That is.
who we are, how we ended up in the morgue.
Well, I think all those are really good questions, but we should really think about them. But like, maybe
Is
not
there
on an
some-
empty stomach.
Is there some kind of a hall of records that the crematorium would have had attachment to? Or the mortuary?
Well, if you're looking for a record from the mortuary, the best place to find that would be in the mortuary. You should have.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Should have asked them. We can go back in if you want.
Are you coming with us in?
Oh no.
People often come out of this morgue. Is this why you're here pandering for, like, business?
Look, Hall of Records. We can check
There's
there.
Answered my question.
There's a hall of records.
Yeah. There's a Hall of Records. We can check there.
What other halls are there? Is
What kind of
there
halls do you
a
want?
Town hall.
What do you mean, like a town? Well, ish. I mean, there's the High Court. They do the day-to-day running, but Hall of Speakers, Hall of Information. There's a Civic Fest Hall.
Hall of information.
Right. Hall of Information. What about it?
Is that not some of our might have information that we could use?
Oh, no. No, yes. Well, no.
This is a fun game to play.
Really, it's a really, 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 really. Well, I mean, they might, but it's more the welcome center.
Oh.
Tourist trap.
So you're saying they have a map? We're gonna go there, and there's just gonna be like a map of all the portals and places that Parissa is trying to sell us to take us for 3 gold, and we could have got it.
Hard records would be your best bet. Maybe.
Oh my god.
They had a debt centuries ago, and they're kind of foreclosed on. And I mean, it's running, but not as good as it used to. But maybe something. You can see what they've got on you. I mean, there's a lot of paper inside. They may know.
Parissa, if it's not too personal, how old are you?
Well, that's the thing. Old enough to know, but young enough to, still have a little fun. I mean, it's hard to say when you travel the plains as much as I have. I mean, a day here could be a year there. A year there is only 30 seconds over there. Kind of throws your timing off a little bit.
Lump is looking at Kiamu. Very, very. You paid 3 gold for this.
I mean, I'd pay more than 3 gold for like really nice salad.
I'll tell you what. Not even that far away, in the market ward, Institute for Intellectual Excellence.
They are gonna have salad?
I mean, like brain salad, maybe.
Well, I mean, the odds of probability that somebody might have packed a salad for lunch there. Look, I'm just saying you want to find a place. Institute for the Intellectual Excellence. I mean, it's right in the name. If they don't know, no one's going to know.
Sigil. City of Doors. Best salad. Institute for Intellectual Excellence. The
Right,
Gastronome
right.
is really not living up to its name. That's all I'm saying.
Well, those are two different places.
Obviously. But the Gastronome is supposed to be a food place, it sounds like, and they're losing out to the best salad to Institute for Intellectual Excellence. Like, I get that Chef Ramsay may be at the Institute for Intellectual Excellence teaching, but it's still odd to me.
Parissa leans in a little closer to you. I have nothing against if you're going to drink. Though, I mean, I have no idea what you're drinking, but I am really, really curious. I try not to drink on the job, but I think I might like to try some.
Doesn't try to drink or tries not to think?
Whatever it is that you're currently having. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, one of us is supposed to be a guide and can't guide us, so I'm pretty sure I'm still batting 1,000 comparatively. Shall we go get you that salad at the Gastrognome there, Kianmo?
Yes.
Maybe some food in a drink would be a good idea, as long as they're not poisonous. And
Oh, I
Bob is
will
gonna look at-
absolutely ask them if there's any poison in it. This time.
This time.
This time. Yeah, let's do it. Let's kick this.
Looks like we're going to the Gastronome there, Dave.
All right, and Carissa looks at Corvus, and you, sir, ma'am,
Person
you're good with
of
the Gastronome?
ambiguous origins. Corvus. Chayse, that's you.
That is me.
How am I supposed to remember your name if you don't remember your name?
Great question.
Is that where we should head,
You're-
you feel,
you're-
there, Chayse?
You're good with the Gastronome?
Yeah. I mean, sure. I'm
We
happy
could all use a
going
meal.
literally anywhere. This lady,
After you almost died eating food, so...
I didn't eat anything.
Sure you were. You were there the entire
I was
time.
there the entire time.
There really wasn't a time you weren't there.
Truly.
Yeah, let's go look at some
Literally.
cloud salad.
Yeah.
Salad that is
Smell some cloud salad.
Some vapor du lattice.
Excellent. The Gastronome. Well, now that we know, let us go and enjoy an epicureal adventure. And she turns and starts heading off.
Oh. You guys ever had that feeling where like your shoulders and your collarbone just needed to crack and you just had to push it just that little bit extra and then finally it like and everything else just kind of
Falls into place.
resets and resettles and you're just like, oh, that feels so much better.
Sometimes I do that to my toe all the time. I gotta.
You gotta like
So you guys start weaving your way through the crowds,
waving our whip.
weaving your way, following Parissar. As you do, this brightly dressed fellow stumbles, dances, weaves their way towards you.
Immediately putting a plasmoid hand on my coin purse and tucking it further inside myself.
Yeah.
Purse is already
And-
suspect.
Right? And he's got this stone, this small, smooth stone in their hand, and he weaves and dances and
Oh my God,
makes
is this
his way
David Bowie?
towards you.
Is it David
Sure,
Bowie?
why
David,
not?
if this is David Bowie,
Are
you
there
have to
three
tell
clear
us.
stones? 3 clear stones.
Just one. Just one. And he's like, oh, man. Oh, look at all you. Look at all of you. Look. Look.
Keanu makes a show of like looking at himself.
Yes, yes, exactly. Look. Look at yourself.
Lump's eyes
It's
never
like-
leave this fellow.
Oh, you know what? I think you'd be perfect. You'd be perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yes, 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 they would.
Perfection is an
And he looks at-
unattainable goal.
Wait, who are you talking to? Who did you just say that to?
Yes! Look at all of you. Perfect. And he holds up this stone. He goes, oh, but can you? Maybe.
Are
I
you
think
talking
maybe.
To the Rock? Is this who you're talking to? Is it the Rock?
No. You beautiful person, you know I'm talking to you. And he holds out this smooth, round stone. I think you would be perfect. Yes, yes, yes! So we can all experience it. Serenity. Yes, serenity. You can do it. You can get me serenity. And he holds this rock to you. Hmm?
I'm not touching that.
On a cold day in hell. Kianmu. Do I even
Let's see
want to
how
know what's going
cold
to
hell
happen?
is. Oh, no. It's good. Keanu keeps his hands to himself.
If you don't capture the serenity, how are other people supposed to feel?
Look, man,
Hey,
there's
we
already
heard
one
about
season of
you. Not you in particular, but you as a group.
Me? Yes, 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 yes! Yes! Serenity! Look, 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 look. And he points. And you can see just a little bit down is a satyr musician, and they got their pipes and they're fumbling. They're like a little shaky, a little nervous. It looks like they've got their hat out. Oh,
Heard about
imagine how it'd feel to be so serene that you could play your music.
I've heard about this. It's like a song. It's all just letters. I don't fully understand what the acronym stands for. However, it puts you to sleep and then they steal your organs.
No. Nobody wants to feel that. That is bad. That's not a feeling for this rock.
Is Corvus a conspiracy theorist?
Oh. So you do not want to help me and bring serenity so other people can feel this calm and peace.
This feels an awful lot like the cult out of Conan the Barbarian. Don't you want to feel emptiness?
And with that,
You fucking psycho.
Sadly, this person from the Society of Sensation, he just kind of sadly cups his stone in his hand and pets it off, and kind of weaves and wanders away in a morose kind of pattern.
Is
Keanu
Kianmu getting
will-
hypnotized by the movement?
No.
Like a cow in a...
Moo.
Yeah, we got the cloak going. Dun, dun, dun.
No, Kianmu will hold his hand out though and be like, "I hope you find the peace you're looking for, my friend. I
Serenity.
hope so."
And you guys carry on.
I check my
wandering
pockets
through
first.
Carissa. Pockets are very pockety.
I have all my
Carissa
stuff.
is weaving through, making their way to the
Gastronome.
The Gastrognome. The Gastrognome. And you guys walk for quite a bit, and the sights and the sounds.
As Parissa is walking, is she identifying any of the larger features of the city that we walk past?
Oh yeah, she's like, look, there's Fells tattoos. Great place. Fells a great guy. He did this. And pulls up her sleeve and whatever. She looks at her. Time though. Time. And she goes, "You are paying 3 gold." And she opens a door and steps through. Do you follow her?
I'm watching what Kianmu does. It's his guide, so...
Can we look in the door to see what's going on there before we follow in?
Yes.
And
What does
You
it look
see,
it's in the box.
what's in the box? You see tables, chairs.
It's a dick in the box.
There is
Allegedly.
a lot of people. Looks like a very quaint and fancy, intimate eatery.
Okay.
The screaming gastronome.
Quite possibly. You see weird and strange things amongst all the plates. Definitely a food experience. Servers hustling and bustling, plates and tables filled, people coming and going. Everybody's chatting, enjoying. You have the very serious faces of people who are very food is serious. There's a table of 3 strangely clothed humans. They are, for lack of a better word, holding a box above their table. There's a flash of light. It's just a crazy place.
Huh. Flash of light, you say? All right. So like, how does this work? Do we have to wait to be seated, or do we seat ourselves? Do we just grab any cloud and think that it's salad? I don't know what to do with my hands.
Marissa
It's just a thought of a salad.
taps the sides of her nose, and she's like, "Don't worry, you're paying me 3 gold. I may know a person or two." And she kind of chins up at some bored, well-dressed, waitery-looking guy, kind of leaning against the wall by what looks like maybe the front door. And
So
he,
I know
gives-
about the chin up versus
gives
the
a
head
half-
down nod. I know
Yeah.
about this.
gives a half-hearted wave towards the back of the restaurant, and Parissa kind of weaves through the crowds and sits down at an empty table.
Okay. Have you guys heard the chin up versus chin down nod?
No.
The
I
differences
think I
between the two?
have. Chin up is positive, chin down's negative.
Is it?
Chin up,
Chin
you
up
know
is
the guy?
What's up?
Yeah,
Chin down
like
is
you know them. You're like, hey, sup? Hey, what's up? Chin down is like, morning. How's it going? Hey.
Just for randos.
Yeah. So
That
she
was
knew
right,
the
positive and negative.
guy. She knew the guy.
She knew the guy. She knows a guy.
She did distinguish
so
that
now-
she knows a guy.
That would have been the guy.
And she did.
I guess.
Guy was known. Sit down at the table. A waiter quickly comes up, plops down some waters, a pitcher of water, takes out a little notebook.
Hey, excuse me,
Pencil.
sir. Before you serve the water, can you confirm whether or not this water has been poisoned?
We would prefer the non-poison water, if possible, please.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we just get it in the back.
What else is
I
there?
trust him
else?
implicitly. Yes.
You rolled a 20.
Everybody
didn't
else is drinking it. I don't know.
Did you roll a 20,
Uh,
Morley?
I trust whatever this gentleman is saying, and I confidently grasp the water and I take a drink.
Did you roll a 20?
It is.
No, I
cool,
totally believe whatever it is that he's saying. I rolled a 2.
refreshing, slightly tangy, citrusy flavor.
Oh,
I need you to say the words non-poisonous.
Well, yes.
Everything is poison
You're
nowadays.
stalling. This feels like a trap. I think
everything is fucking
Lump
poison
and
nowadays.
Corvus are just gonna feed off each other for conspiracy shit here now. Fucking, this may be
100%.
problematic.
Yeah. You two keep looking
Jerry
for fucking
put you up to
monsters.
this.
Did who?
Who?
Jerry.
Who's Jerry?
Jerry.
He's
Oh.
big water.
I mean, he's slightly large, but I wouldn't call him big water. His face.
Not to
That would
his
be mean.
For my kind, that's a compliment.
We do it in the back in the break room when he's not around.
Kinky.
You know, like civilized people.
Fucking Jerry.
Fucking Jerry. Well, not to like steer the conversation away from Jerry, but like, my good Matt, what are your specials for the evening?
Non-poisonous specials, please.
You say poison one more fucking time.
Poison. He didn't say it. I did.
Roll for
You're-
initiative.
You're out. Get out.
Well, there's the obviously this is your first time. What there is the chef special.
Well, I've seen Spaceballs. You don't get the chef special.
Well, it's the only option, really.
Hello, my
Whatever the
baby.
chef
Hello,
is in
my
the mood for
darling.
of day. I've been heard that you can order like a plume of greenery.
Plume of greenery. That
Well-
was masterful. Well done, Chayse.
Yes, it comes with a salad.
Scent of a radish.
And Canmu will close an imaginary menu and be like, I'll have one of those.
The chef special.
Yes.
Could I get a
Non-poisoned,
salad,
of course.
but instead of lettuce, can it be croutons? Instead of croutons, can it be lettuce?
Oh, no, we don't do substitutions.
I'll just have a non-poisonous water, please.
I'll have your cheapest glass of wine.
Cheap bass.
Are you sure about that?
How cheap
Oh.
is your wine?
Well, I mean,
Copper.
we have a variety,
The house.
a
wine.
range. I mean, there's obviously the house wine.
There's the red.
You
And the white.
go upscale from there. I mean, we have many vintages, some that don't even exist. But
Oh.
I mean, are
Does
you
it come in
sure
a
you want
box?
the cheapest?
Pretty sure that the cheapest wine's gonna be poison.
All alcohol is poison.
Technically all,
Selectively
yeah.
poisoning ourselves. However,
Thank you, Corvus.
the quality and like the price of wine is all like a massive pyramid scheme. Let's be honest here. Cheapest wine. I'm sorry.
Cheapest. When you're all on the cheapest.
I will have a glass of non-poisonous water, please.
Make sure you mark down that I did
I-
request a food item, however you were not able to provide it. And we'll
Non-compliance
be
of
talking
service.
about this on exclamation.
Ha!
I bet you will.
She's got a conspiracy podcast.
Bit of
I
a
was trying to make a Yelp joke.
yeah.
Exclamation instead of Yelp.
No, now it's exclamation, which is a conspiracy theorist podcast.
Yep.
Yeah.
That has food
All right.
recommendations.
Cheapest wine. Non-poisoned water. And for you, sir,
I'll have the chef's special.
chef special.
Yeah. Thank you.
Parisa, I have no idea where you find these people, but as always, entertaining and delightful. And the waiter wanders away.
I really want her to be like,
Comes
"In the morgue."
back momentarily. Places a goblet of wine in front of Corvus. It is the cheapest. It won't kill you.
But you'll wish it did.
No poison. And he looks at Lump. Not my recommendation. Slams a glass of water down in front of Lump. Your water. And then turns and gracefully extends their arms as this salad comes floating at about head height
Descends
Towards the
from
table.
the heavens.
and just floats in front of you, Kianmu.
Ooh.
So is the chef special always cloud salad, or is it like different days have different specials?
It's different. It's different.
But they
I
have
mean-
tacos.
A what?
Tacos.
Excuse you, sir.
That
That kind of language will not be tolerated in this establishment. We are a family establishment. Can you not see the children enjoying their meals? And you, sir, and you come with such hateful words?
Children enjoy tacos too. By the way, this water is chilled. I'd like room temperature if possible, please.
Oh my god, we're getting into a fight here.
Gonna
There will
spit
be
in the
fightings.
water.
That's one way to warm it up.
Picks it up and holds it. One moment, sir. And he stares at you. The steam kind of comes off the top of the cup and puts it down. I hope you find that room temperature enough.
Fuck.
Is the chef's special
We're
still?
going to have a long talk later, Parissa. Your exciting finds? Wonderful. Your
The
salads.
chef's special? Yeah. Is it still just like floating there?
Yeah, just kind of floating lettuce, tomatoes, some cucumbers.
Radish?
I don't know what to do with it,
It-
so I'm just gonna like try and eat
Kind
it.
of drizzling, and it's like a rain within the cloud of salad dressing.
I'm just gonna try and eat it while it's floating there, because like I don't know what to do with it. So I'm just
Yeah.
kind of like,
Just yeah, you can manage to make your way through the salad. Yeah. And Corvus, do you drink your wine?
I'm just gonna give it like a little swirl and just like slowly sip on it. Watching.
All right,
If
you
you
take, a sip,
ask, they'll warm it up.
you take a sip of this wine, and strangely enough, there's no other way to describe it. but it tastes like
Grape juice. Lemonade. Iced tea.
Gasoline.
Dr.
what
Pepper.
would be
Battery acid.
a sad experience in Corvus's life?
Oh,
Most things.
What sticks out to
so
Corvus?
fucking emo. I love it. I fucking
Fucking edgelord.
love it.
Sorry, I'm just trying to. Watching somebody yell at a homeless person for just existing.
Mm.
That is exactly what this wine tastes like.
Gotcha. Some people might be empowered by that, so. Corvus is gonna continue to drink it. All wine tastes the same. It's a scheme.
It's a scheme.
See by the-
Kiamu, you finished.
You have these like right on the tip of your tongue. They are coming far too quickly, Chase. I am mildly concerned.
to
for
be yeah.
It's a conspiracy by Big Wine.
Kiamu, you finish your salad.
Without ever touching it with anything but my teeth.
Any implements?
No.
No salad fork?
Right? No salad fork.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting
Right,
yourself.
so now we're back. So you finish your salad. The waiter comes back with a plate, one of those, what's it's on it?
Salads?
Cloaks, whatever the
Cloche?
cover. Cloche! That's the word. I know I had it close, right?
Close, cloak, cloche? Which one? We're fucking...
Yes.
Cloche.
It's got a metal
Cloche?
cloak on it.
Cloche.
Cloche is
Yeah.
the word.
Is that what it's actually called?
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh,
Yeah.
Son of a gun. I didn't know that. I thought it was just a lid.
No, lift the cloche.
Some people log on and listen to our podcasts strictly for the things
And
that
learn
they
new
didn't
words.
know. Yeah.
Right?
I don't
Everybody
believe there's
and-
anybody
knows how to say
who listens to our podcast.
chitin now. Or
Right?
chitin, or
Yeah.
kitten,
I'm
or however the
s-
fuck you want to call it.
So proud of you.
Insect shell.
Or tortoise.
And he lifts the cloche, and on there is a. Did I just do it again?
Yep. Bye-bye.
Sakes.
You know, this seems like a
Bye-bye.
good place to pause.
And he lifts it, and you see next time
Tune
on
in
the
next
Arcane
week.
Dice podcast.
You see? Salad with eggplant.
Salad.
Cottage
Salad with
cheese.
eggplant.
That is poison to Chayse.
I mean,
Is it because it's too hot?
Well,
I just
talk
want to finish this
to
bit.
everybody else in the room. She can sniff her own brand, but everybody else is not going to be happy.
poor David. He just wants to finish his bit, guys.
Just want to finish my bit.
Run.
We're gonna wrap it up here because my camera fucking died. And we'll find out what's under the cloche next week.
Under the cloche. Conspiracy under the cloche. Tonight at 11.
Right?
Smells like salad.
I look
But
forward
nothing
to hearing
else.
Smells-
everybody's guesses about what's under the clothes.
What's under the cloche? We can find out eventually.
Instead of smells like teen spirit, it smells like spring salad.
So have we ceased recording then?
Not yet.
He's working here.
All right. So we're gonna leave it at that. Next week, hopefully, we'll find out what's under the cloche. Hopefully, I can find out what's going on with my camera, and
You made it angry.
I made it angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate this.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you, Dave.
We'll figure this out. Morley, stay cool. Chayse, don't get overworked on your taxes.